Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the Trailblazers. We have the 10th pick in the draft and are interested in your talents. We just want to pick your brain a little before we decide. Let's get to it. Aside from a few veterans, this is a very young team. We're bringing in a lot of young talent this offseason, and it won't be easy to get this team back into the playoffs immediately. Are you willing to take your lumps as a team in order to grow as a core along with all the other young talent the Blazers have?
Esse time seria uma boa, mas eles têm já um armador bom. Vamos. Basicamente ele perguntou se eu estou disposto a trabalhar com um time jovem. Vou falar que sim, nós podemos trabalhar juntos. Nós podemos crescer juntos.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that I have the mental fortitude to grow together as a team. You don't see teams as young as the Blazers get to the top without some growing pains, so I'm prepared for that. But really, I'm excited to be a part of a new era here and would love to help bring Portland back to the top of the league.
All right then, one more. This question is a tough one to ask, as there really isn't a right or wrong answer. Over the last couple of years, we've had entire seasons washed out by insurmountable injuries. As a franchise, we're becoming more conscious on injury histories and what that means for our draft picks. What can you tell us about your injury history and, more importantly, your ability to play through pain?
Eu nunca joguei antes, então ele está perguntando se eu já tive alguma lesão, algum histórico de lesão e se eu poderia jogar lesionado. Nunca tive uma lesão.
Fortunately, I've been blessed with good health, man. I think the worst injury I've ever had was a sprained ankle, you know? I picked up some knocks over the years, but it's never held me back in practice or in games. I feel like I'm a safe pick for you guys in that regard.
Okay.
That's great. Those answers were music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft.
Agora outro time de Sacramento Kings.
Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the Kings, and I must say, I was impressed with your performance. We have the 7th pick in the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. We realize that here in Sacramento, we don't have the appeal of a Los Angeles or New York or Chicago. We tend to look for players who would be proud to be part of this organization, someone who can really take pride in being a member of the Sacramento Kings. Someone who's willing to spend their entire career as a member of the Kings. Are you that person?
Ele falou que eles não são um time tão visado quanto Los Angeles, Nova York ou Chicago. E tá atrás de jogadores que se orgulhem de jogar pelo time. Eu sou um desses. Não sei. Não é o grande time que eu desejaria jogar. Talvez.
I really think I'd enjoy being a member of the Sacramento Kings, playing alongside Tyreek, DeMarcus, and the other guys. It's hard for me to tell you right now that I want to play my entire career there, though. You know, so many things can happen. So many things can change. I'm not saying that it's something that can't happen. I just don't want to mislead you. I'd definitely love to be a member of your team, though. For real.
Let's see. One more question, if you don't mind. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
Top 3, pelo que eu joguei, top 3.
Easy. I'd draft myself top 3 without giving it a second thought. I may not look like it right now, but I guarantee you people will look back on this draft and ask themselves, what were all those teams thinking when they passed on this guy? Guarantee it, baby.
Okay then, I think we got what we needed. Appreciate you taking the time to meet with us.
Nice performance tonight. I'm GM and President of Team Operations for the Dallas Mavericks. We have the 13th pick in the draft and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind. Here in Dallas, we have an owner whose goal for this franchise every year is to bring home a title. He's willing to spend a lot of money to make that happen, as he has proven in the past. We bring players in, and if they don't perform, we bring in new players who will. There's a lot of pressure to perform here. Do you think you can handle that kind of pressure?
O Dallas é um bom time. E eles não têm um jogador muito bom na minha posição. Ele perguntou se eu conseguiria jogar sob pressão. Ah, creio que sim. Sim, eu acho que eu posso lidar com isso.
While it's true I've never experienced that level of pressure, I think it's something I'll be able to handle. Playing in Dallas is everyone's dream. It's pretty well publicized how well the players are taken care of down there. I want nothing more than to be part of the Dallas Mavericks tradition.
Okay, last question. This is a question we ask all our potential draftees, and I want you to answer it as honestly as possible. Where do you see your career going? What do you hope to achieve out of your career? Ultimately, what do you want your legacy to be?
Vamos ser humilde, né? Eu quero ser o melhor do que eu posso ser.
Wow. Okay. So, I want my career to go wherever it takes me, as cliche as that sounds. Ultimately, I want to be the best basketball player and best team player I can be. At the end of the day, that's really all I can ever ask out of myself. I want to be remembered as someone who gave 110% every time he set foot on the court.
Okay, that's all I have. I love what I heard here. We would love to have you join us. We'll be in touch.
Valeu. Agora é a escolha do draft. Aí que vão ser os times vão escolher os jogadores. E veremos qual o time que eu vou cair. Qual o time que vai me escolher.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 NBA Draft. For 60 of the world's most talented and dedicated young players, tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality. To all of the fans watching around the world and to those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us. And now to the task at hand. With the first pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select
Anthony Bennett of Toronto, Canada, and the University.
Não fui eu por enquanto. Eles também não me entrevistaram, então.
With the second pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select
Victor Oladipo of Indiana University.
With the third pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Otto Porter from Georgetown University.
Interessante que essas escolhas que eles fazem aí, as mesmas que aconteceram na vida real.
2013 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Cody Zeller from Indiana University. With the fifth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Alex Len from the University of Maryland. With the sixth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft,
The New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, the New Orleans Pelicans.
select
Nerlens Noel from the University of Kentucky.
With the seventh pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select
Ben McLemore from the University of Kansas.
With the eighth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Kentavious Caldwell.
Ou vai ser o Portland ou o Dallas. Qualquer um dos dois, vou estar satisfeito.
With the ninth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Trey Burke from the University of Michigan.
Esse sou eu agora.
With the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select the point guard from
Fui eu.
Brazil.
Ah, legal. Vai ser difícil porque eles têm um cara bom nessa posição já. Mas acho que dá pra jogar junto, sim. Portland Trail Blazers. Contrato básico, né, de novato. Mas acho que eu posso lidar com isso. começar do banco, obviamente, né? E buscar um lugar no time titular. E eles têm um cartaz pra mim. Então é isso aí, esse vídeo era basicamente isso. Não foi muito. Não teve muita ação assim, né? Foi mais ficar ouvindo e tal. Mas gostei da escolha, é um bom time. Então é isso aí, se gostaram, não esqueça de deixar aquele gostei e se inscrever no canal. Então é isso aí, vou ficando por aqui. Falou e até a próxima.